Let's all welcome Haley. Notes about me, Haley. Haley, notes about me.
Hi, I'm Haley, and today I'd like to share some notes about me. I would describe myself as a combination of, I want adventure in the great white somewhere. I want it more than I can stand. Mixed with a little, never say never, whatever you do. Never say never to me. With a sprinkling of, kick off your shoes and ride into battle. Don't be afraid to take the road less traveled on. But the fact that this is how I describe myself also shows you the importance of music in my life. Now, I wouldn't consider myself a musician. I don't play an instrument other than maybe plunking heart and soul on the piano. I don't perform. But to me, music is about creating a soundtrack for my life. If you were to walk up to me on the street and ask, what are you singing? Even if I'm not actually singing something, I will have an answer for you because there is always a song stuck in my head. And the songs that are stuck in my head during important life events become forever linked to those events. And today I'm going to share some of those events and the songs that are linked to them. When I first started college, one of my favorite songs was Fiesta de la noche, noche, it's a fiesta de la noche. I had just learned to dance, and I was spending pretty much every night out either dancing or taking dance lessons. Homework? Who needs to do homework, right? So that was my college experience. A couple years later, I got my first boyfriend. A couple years after that, he broke up with me. It was my first major breakup. And during that period, I commonly went back and forth between nothing ever hurt like you and I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real love till you've been burned. But ultimately, it was the song, I feel like I am just too close to love you, that helped me move past that, because that is a song about being broken up with, despite the fact that the people still cared about each other. That event taught me a lot about myself. I also learned a lot about where I wanted to go with my life, but I was afraid. Instead, I got a nice startup tech job, and I got the normal apartment. One day, though, I was driving in my car, and a song I had never heard came on the radio. It went like this. If you never leave home and never let go, you'll never make it to the great unknown. I immediately started crying. I guess that song innervated me. And I realized I needed to make a change in my life. At the time, my parents were also hinting that I should find a boyfriend, like I could snap my fingers and do that instantly. Not happening. And that I should settle down and be happy with my normal life. But to me, normal means everyone is doing it, so why the should I? Everyone is doing it, so why the should I? I'm a black sheep. And I'm pretty sure that my parents thought I was the black sheep of the family when I bought an RV and started traveling around the country all by myself. But of course, that event is what ultimately led me to a job at Google, a job that I absolutely love. And now I live in this terribly expensive city without paying any rent. It's wonderful. So where does my life go from here? I don't know. Maybe I'll get engaged to the tune of, would you go with me? Maybe I'll move to Japan to the tune of, Waku Waku Yominiterio. Don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But one thing I do know for absolute certainty, I will continue to play that song, the one that makes me go all night long, the one that makes me feel alright. That's what I'm gonna do. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Thank you. Song list in case anyone wants to know what
Wow.
Great job.
Thank you so much, Ellie. We are very delighted with your singing skills here. And I thought I would just add some instrumental music to that.
It's embarrassing.
What?
It's embarrassing.
Didn't want to go too overboard.
Okay, let's take 1 minute to write feedback for Haley. Timer, can you start 1 minute, please?